Luphisra here. I'm back to play more of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Let's continue. So, our objective now is to get the daughter to call her dad. So, where am I? But the mom's there. Obviously, we need to somehow Emily told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the justice minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? I mean, the novel she wrote is definitely weird. I'll say that. We have seen a glimpse of it earlier. Not normal. But yeah, so we need the daughter to call the dad, but the mom is stopping. So we gotta find a way to distract her or something so that the daughter can call the dad, let him know she's okay, and not have the mom stop her. There, I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything mischievous, like calling your father. I hate you! I can hear you now. I think she wants you to be heard. Ew, what a pair. I don't know what the family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call. Yeah, so. That doesn't work. I better not put out the lamp right now. Okay, unlock a song. Don't you pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Emily a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Okay. There's a rat. Hello, having a good time, are you, little rodent? Sweet dreams. Do you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Okay, we need to do something else. Okay, wait. She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the welcome Capybara to one side too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I have seen something very similar to that quite recently. Yeah, we saw that in the abandoned old house. So we need to light that up somehow. What does this do? There's nothing. This does nothing either. Ouch. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this! Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kind of thrills, thank you. She lit up the candles with her butt. How does she do that? Okay. What a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Okay. I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. I probably can. So that chandelier comes down, so I can probably just like turn it down, sort of trap her somehow, I think. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on the desk before? The poor thing. Destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. I can turn that down, but not now. What a naughty chandelier! I need to time it. I need to time it well so I can sort of trap her. Is that it? Does that work? Yeah, this doesn't work. She just keeps dodging it. Do I need to do something else? Ah! There you go. We did it. Emily, help me! Mama! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Ah, ha, ha. Here is to the weakness of my darling angel. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Good. I need to light up the thing. That does nothing. If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her trashing any more than she already is. Better not put out this lamp right now. Okay. Okay, I've trapped the lady. How do I get the telephone to the daughter? There's nothing I could do about that. What is going on here? Emily, look! Do you see this? Help me, please! Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the lady can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. Guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Need to... Oh, that's right, the angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? I did. The problem is, what am I supposed to do to get there? I think I know. There we go. We did it. What in the world is going on here? Well, she's not getting down. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Ah, don't you dare, Emily. I only have it. Okay. I don't care if you have it or not. Hello, Papa? Emily! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What do you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry I couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean your mother. What's she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up, all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Can you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? We're just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay? Just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. Love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. Aw, glad they had this little convo. I mean, now he's assured. Now he knows the daughter's okay, right? So now he's not going to execute Detective Jowd. I almost said Dr. Jowd. It's Detective Jowd. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Yeah, the mother is a little bit annoying, but she didn't want the Justice Minister to make the mistake, like execute Detective Jowd. That's why they were fighting. So she's still nice, you know, annoying but nice. Oh, Emily. I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very difficult. Oh, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? You better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, you think you can let me down now? You know, I'd love to do that. Just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. And she's still trapped there. All of a sudden, everyone is getting along again. Such an abrupt change, I couldn't understand it. Is this what family is about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of Ming can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody is waiting for the prison van. He better change the execution order, I swear. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever, quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter's safe. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is gonna happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Sorry, my throat's hurting. I need to take a lozenge. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? He did nothing. He's just taking credit. But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter's safe. And yet you still look unhappy. Have a little smile for us. Ah, of course. There's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. Dude, are you still going through the execution order? I don't know if Lynne is at the park yet. Until you get her report, just I'll have to wait here. This continual distress of the ministers. Is there really more to it, like the inspector in white said? Let's talk to him. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finding I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? You have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. You're actually known, you know, for quite a while now. I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, or of ghost. No, known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order cost me so much anguish, Detective Droud. Mr. Minister. Why don't you tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right. They don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. The rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established, as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. The past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has, hasn't he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to that inspector, the first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Elma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another behavior like that. And power certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? You mentioned a mistake. Can you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. Yeah, because they all died before they can communicate the mind with Sissel. Some power they gain after dying. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed an order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document. You said don't deliver it, soldier. That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, It didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Caminella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed an execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. Then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. So she knew. So she's like, admit the truth. Tell someone, and he just didn't. And then with kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. That's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that the person can manipulate and control living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Yeah, I can only control like non-living creatures. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. And that person can manipulate people. Imagine it being in the wrong hands. I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Caminella. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. Joe, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'll say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, God in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making a final decision, sir. Inspector! And the call. This is Lynne. I'm at the park. I've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Alright. Time to go over to the park. I'm here. I'm here. Bobby music. Lynne calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temshik Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The music's such a bop though. I really like the music. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jout's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynne have been manipulated into shooting me? Yeah, she doesn't remember much. She says it's hazy. She should remember everything else but killing us, apparently. We're done with chapter 13. I guess we might be able to make it through this game today. Awesome. Tamshik Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. The chef is there somehow. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead, but what did she find? Well, clearly something happened or she wouldn't have called us. Oh wait, sorry. Huh. What's he doing here? He's singing again? A little late? It's already ice cold. I need to wait for him to come closer. Phew, I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put much effort into it. This is quite a bit of power and speed for an equipment of playground, a piece of playground equipment. I can just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for. Right. I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? There, in the grass. You better see for yourself. Someone's dead. Of course, someone's dead. Looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. I guess now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope. I suppose not. Okay. Time to go over and turn back 4 minutes. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there. Talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'd be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. You're dead. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name? My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now. Study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. Night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak's approaching, but we are young. Looks like I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. But I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. No, we're just gonna ignore what he's saying. Just save his ass. So this is what's going on. Made up my mind, resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay. And what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? Still don't understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom? There's a scream. I'm coming! Hold on! I'll be right there! I've located the target, beauty. You go at the right age, coming out from the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear. I ever so gently nap her and come right back to your side. So this is how Camilla's kidnapped. He saw it. This dude saw it. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? And she screams. Oh God, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. And this thing almost falls on Camilla, but so it stops and boom. And he dies. Okay. What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Is it Mino or Mino? I'll say Mino. Mino the mascot, the symbol of Temshik Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. I think it's more power of the dead, but go on. And that the very same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, precisely. That is the mischief of the gods. Was it the mischief of the god, or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? There might be. There might be. So we start off here. Look at that. That's another flame besides mine. Oh, that's true. That is the flame of God then. But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yes, so. Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. Yeah, we're not a god, we're just dead. You're a ghost. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I better try talking to this person. Okay. There we go. What the? This person with much greater powers than me? It's you! Hey! And that's very familiar, right? Sissel! Oh, our favorite character is back! It's Sissel! Oh my, it's Sissel! You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in I have puppy dog? Yes, sir. Yes, you are done in my puppy dog. Oh my god. Miss Soul, what's going on? How do you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went out and you left, you kept bumping into the door trying to open it. I worked like crazy to make a path of my own, and I did it. I'm sorry, I'm not reading exactly what they're saying, but you get my point, right? And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. And then here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked. Yep, you bet I did. And I went running after her too. Fuck that bitch. That son of a gun just killed a good puppy dog. Fuck him. He's a bitch. And then I guess I died. Then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Camilla! I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart, and then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else could. I remembered what you did for me, how you saved me. So you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death? You bet I did. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come back to you. I'm not gonna read everything, it's the same thing. That's my chance. I thought I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, I thought at the moment. I'll look for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself. I can't believe it. How can you connect over such a great distance? Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. And that's how you manipulate that Mino and thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head. No, actually. Huh? I can't manipulate things that you can't, Sissel. You can't? Then how did you? I didn't know how to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye, and it had a core too. A single leaf hanging from a tree. I tried reaching after that leaf. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Swap things with the same shape? Go ahead and try it. Press swap. That's incredible. And so that's how you save your mistress, is it? And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers are too meager. Meager? Because you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There's something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of the tree. Hey, you're right. Amina could be swapped again with that. Then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. But what is that thing that's too big to be a leaf? Whatever it is, I'll much prefer it on my head than Mino. So why didn't you swap them, Missile? I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. And so he got smashed on his head, so okay. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of death, if I do say so myself. I kept trying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do. I bet there's something you can do now. Huh? If we work together, you and me? Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Think you can help me? Of course. Naturally. So we're gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Okay, let's do it. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, we'll swap Mina with the leaf, and then you have to swap Mina with something else. Something of the same shape. I believe that's a rugby ball. Oh, rugby ball, huh? But the rugby ball where it is now, but still can't reach it, so that means I have to move it closer somehow. So you're gonna have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever I want to use my swap trick, just press V. Okay. That way you'll be able to control me, and then you can press V. And control will come back to him. Okay. Let's try it. Together can stop Mina from hurting anybody. Alright, Missile. The powers are the key this time. Yeah, I'm ready. I've swapped anything that has the same shape. Just call on me and you want to try anything, fine. Probably the best thing to do is try to troll a bunch of things and see how it goes. Okay. First off, no, I don't want to talk to him. I wanna... Is there anything I can... off the ball with that. Here you come already. Sorting myself not to repeat my mistake. Mistakes? Somebody's in trouble, we should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. Now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed. I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. Wouldn't it be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over? Stop him, eh? Okay, I need to move him somewhere else, otherwise I keep trying to talk to him. It's so heavy I can't move it very much. Maybe because of the swap I made? I guess a ball about this was all I can handle. Okay. They're doing at my lightning fast pace. I wish you could knock that off. That's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I gotta find somebody to stop him from running. As far as I can see, the only way to do that is use the playground equipment. The what? You know, the seesaw, the swing, those things. Precisely. Except there's one more piece of equipment to be exact. Stop him with the equipment, eh? Maybe I should rethink things from here. Okay. I'm saying to go back. Hey, what can I do? Make him spin really fast? Okay, I'll do that. Well, would you look at that? There are a lot of things around here. Oh boy, That means it's time for me, right? Here's also round. Let's see, do you use Mrs. Powers? I just tap V. Try it and see what happens. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Why aren't you spinning, I think? Wow, I didn't see this coming. Don't you know the first thing about the globe climber? Huh? Even little children treated with the respect it deserves. You know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. Yeah, it looks pretty dangerous. So I'm just destined to fly through the air for a little while. This might buy us some time. Just keep spinning out there for about 4 minutes. I'm sorry, I don't think it's standard for that long. Anyway, at least we stopped from running for a while. Let's see what we can do when we have this chance. Okay. Flip over. Sorry, I didn't mean to switch out. Let me move out of the way. Oh, that was close. If I hit the ball, it could have knocked it down. Is that what the umbrella could be used for? For knocking a rugby ball down? Don't forget about my powers. Forget about recklessness of youth. Okay. This funny flattened ball. The same shape as that horrible Mino. It's too far to swap from here. This ball's starting to look horrible to me. Let's find out how to get this ball closer to the Mino thing. Knock it down from the tree, I say. Must be something we can do. Okay. Ooh, want to play Ghost Trick. I like it. Hello, Chotsuka. Hello. It's been fun. Actually, I really like it. I mean, I have watched people play this before. And I still decided to play it. Despite knowing the story already. Because it's that fun. That's why I usually don't like to play games where I have the story spoiled for me. So that why with like new games like Mystery of the Seven Keys or any other game I want to play, I usually avoid watching anyone play it before I play it. But this game is so good that I am playing it anyways. I'm struggling a bit though. Hold on. Can I do anything with this ball? Oh, nothing. Sucks. Sissel, do you see that? Do you see a seesaw? Yeah, I guess the tie's too heavy to get that much weight. Wouldn't be surprised if it launched me into the air. The tire does have quite a bit of weight on it. And then no matter how heavy it is, I can still swap it. Weight isn't a factor when it comes to swapping. I don't know what to swap. Okay, wait, I maybe have to do it from the beginning. That's a great solid game. But yeah, it's yeah, I mean usually you don't want to be spoiled, right? But this game is so good that I don't mind it. Okay. But the problem is I don't know what to do now. I know the story, I don't remember like how to solve the puzzles. All I know is how to solve the... Would you look at that? I know there are a lot of round things, okay? I get it, I get it. It's not the same shape. I can't swap this too or anything. Hey. Okay. Yeah, she's saying the same thing again. How do I do this? Sorry, you might have to get out of my way a bit. Oh, damn it. Did I have to open it while I have it falling or what? I'm a bit confused. I know you keep saying that, I understand. Yeah. seems really hard, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. It's actually not easy. I did have to peek at the walkthrough a little bit, like, to get hints of, like, what I'm supposed to do, kind of a nudge in the right direction, because otherwise I'm stuck. It's not a very easy game. It's fun. It's fun. But the puzzles aren't that easy. Okay. That easy. Sorry. I don't mean to talk to you. Okay. I'm sorry. I keep having Sissel, like... I might have to move him out of the way. Oh, damn it, I messed up. I'm sorry. I messed up. Yeah, and also timing's very important in this one. Okay. No, I don't mean to talk to him. I need to move out of the way so that he can't actually go over into that thing and spin him faster so we got more time. Okay. Move it out of the way first. So I gotta I gotta move. I can't do anything. I can't open while I'm falling. Okay. Supposed to do? Sorry to me to connect you again. Okay. I did something. So did not see that coming. Thought the umbrella would catch the ball. Tree branch shook a little. Shook a little more. I will knock that terrible rugby ball down from this terrible 3. Maybe needs a little bit more weight. Okay. I know just the thing to make it have more weight. No, I don't want to talk to you. No, I don't want to talk to you. You know what? I'm gonna switch Sissel out a bit. He's in the way. Controls are a bit finicky. All right, move the ball. What do you think? The ball over there. I think can do it. Just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino the leaf. From there, you can swap Mino one more time. Final move's near. Are you ready? Bet. I'm so nervous. Oh my god. I gotta go up higher. How am I supposed to go up there? Am I supposed to just wait? In 2. 1. No, wait. Oh, okay, they do it for me? Watch me, Sissel! Here I go! Finishing touches can do. Swap Mino with the ball. Okay, I need to do this part. Okay, you get unconscious, but you didn't die. Yeah, the ill dog. This is my favorite character in the entirety of the game. The puppy. He is so cute. He's a Pomeranian. And fun fact, he's actually a real Pomeranian of the creator of the game. Who unfortunately the actual puppy has passed. But the creator somehow includes him in every single one of his games that he created. And he is a character you can play in this one. It's really cool. He's not like the main character, but I love him. Like, he's so cute. He makes me want to get a Pomeranian, you know? It's adorable. Head has been spared. Truly, that was worth a try worthy of the gods. Now Mino is right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Yeah, we saved the weird dude. Now nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Ah, I'm talking about you, Missile. Yeah, he lives forever in the game. He does. He's so cute. Me? Guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we'll just save you. Don't wish your life away already. Of course, you're right. Okay, Miss, we'll have it your way, but by the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then to the present. So yeah, back to the present. Just trying to save lives. Oh, that puzzle's difficult. So Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynne listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry, I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright. After all, she has me. Yeah, Missil's here. Missile, are you in there? Miss Lynne, leave Miss Camilla to me. And I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile, aww. Oh dear, Missile! Miss Lynne, no! No! He's gone. Oh, how did you not hold on to the leaf better? Oh my god. Really up to you, Missile. Kind of looks like Missile's being left up to the wind. It's a strange dude. Oh! Weird dude that saved a life. I have something to give you. Stop the part from being turned into a housing site. Protect... Yeah, no. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. Yep. That. The important thing right there. Evidence. Watch it. This is for you. Kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. Yeah. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Okay. So what? What? Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago at this park. 10 years ago? Aren't you talking about... Okay, I need to know this. What you're talking about. Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years ago from that day, we meet once again. Is If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? It could just be coincidence. But apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about what happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. Okay. What is this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. Aw, Sissel. Wait a minute, you said gods, but do you mean dog? Of course not, don't be silly. There's no time for ridiculous word games. You're standing up just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods Temshik Park. The Rock of the Gods. This meteorite. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you have been talking about is a meteorite? Precisely. Dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Now just calm down, drop the weapon. Oh yeah, this again. Stay back, come any closer, I'll shoot her. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer, that's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it, one of those beautiful fragments, pierce into the criminal's back. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. So Detective Zhao didn't shoot the criminal. The meteorite did. It was just coincidence. Okay. 10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods. Oh my, I can't believe it. The Rock of the God was given the name Temshik, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. I never knew about this Temshik. I always thought Detective Zhao was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynne. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temshik after the name of this park that it fell in, and the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing's happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the day, the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park and am trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission. I see. I'm taking you with me, Sissel. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynne wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Zhao, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temshik thing. And if he knew, And the man died, I took his life. What was the confession of his all about? Yeah, like he probably saw it, right? Why would he say he killed the man? The rock of the gods that fell from the sky changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when the pebbles dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again in the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. Found the music box, Detective Jowd. Good job, Lynne. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? I mean, you mean Inspector Cabanela, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know? He calls that a knack? Seems more like brute strength to me, yeah. Exactly what I was thinking. It was like brute force. Here you are. Should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind musicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter? Not leaving any evidence behind and all that? In that case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. Yeah, this was what happened a long time ago. And it happened Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, proof the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But the angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. Thank goodness! I knew I was right! Was it Detective Jowd? Now I can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynne. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. And speaking of 10 years ago, I need to talk to this dude about that. Sorry, I'm still feeling a little bit sick. Sissel, haven't come to my cell tonight. I've been gone by now, without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I've told myself these past 5 years. But the things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. The only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow, I just know it. That's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough, fire away. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator? Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number of the minister too. Yeah, he's stressing. Please don't pick on a minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Yeah, I do need to save him. Again, if he dies. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lynne? Don't tell me. Were you manipulated too? I think she was. There's always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. The image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it and why did they do it? I don't know. That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of the machine. Right? I knew it. See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? Never even heard of that place. What's more, I never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Maybe you gotta ask him about it in the future, I think. Detective Jowd. You must have heard this name before. Temshik. The meteorite that fell into the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, didn't you? I hear that that meteorite saved little Lynne's life. That's right. Couldn't do anything to help Lynne that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away, no question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. Oh, come on, Detective Jowd. That does not make you a murderer. You're trying to save me. I'm sorry. I don't think that's really it. On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes. In the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know anything about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I want to catch him bad. A warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynne. It was my fault. Detective Jowd. I could see you with my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynne. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. Then a few years after that, when my wife Elma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate. In punishment for what I've done. I painted pictures in myself, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I've met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face, the face of the man in the park that day. Wait just a minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face he painted tonight. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. The face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. Face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Zhao. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Sissel. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Well, no time to question that. Mr. Minister. Inspector Cabanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release a hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it isn't my doctor who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life, even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Oh no, oh no. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on, Inspector Cabanella? The rock god that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow even ever stronger. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. Okay. Alright, that was a long ass chapter. Chapter 15 now. Okay, you know what? I need to take a break here. Odd place to be ending, or rather, taking a break from. You know, if you're watching on YouTube, odd place to end game, right in the middle of this. But I really do need to take a break. Just a little short one. Exciting cliffhanger, yeah. For those watching on YouTube, exciting cliffhanger. Inspector Cabanella, you know, the good guy is apparently bad guy. You know, cliffhanger for the next video.